So what's going on, guys? It's JM, it's speakboxing. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel before you click onto any of the videos. Also comment below in the comment section if you guys have any opinions on what I'm saying in any of the videos. Like always, it's appreciated if you guys could drop me a quick sub or two on my channel. So the fight has finally been made between Guillermo Rigondeaux and Vasyl Lomachenko. Between these two guys, they have 4 Olympic gold medals, and these two fighters are probably the best amateur fighters to ever live. So the fact that we're going to see a fight between these guys in the professional ranks is a very good thing. But the thing that worries me about this fight is that Guillermo Rigondeaux was a very small super bantamweight. Like, he's not the biggest super bantamweight out there. I think at a stretch Guillermo Rigondeaux could make bantamweight. So the fact that he's moving up to 130 pounds for this fight, it is a big risk for him, and that gives Vasyl Lomachenko a big advantage. But at this stage of his career, Guillermo Rigondeaux needs to take these risks. It's now or never for him in his career. He's 36 years old. He isn't getting the big fights. He isn't signed to any big promoters or big networks. He needs to have a big fight and to try and prove himself that he is one of the best fighters in the world, because he is one of the best fighters in the world, in my opinion, Guillermo Rigondeaux. But because his style isn't always TV friendly, like some fights he doesn't engage as much. He's a classic counter puncher, Guillermo Rigondeaux. He's an out and out counter puncher. He waits for you to throw your shots and then he counters you. But when guys are not engaging with him, then he doesn't engage back sometimes, and the TV networks don't like that kind of style. But I think this fight could be interesting. But like I said, it's the weight that could be a massive disadvantage for Guillermo Rigondeaux, because Vasyl Lomachenko is a massive super featherweight. He's a natural lightweight at the end of the day. And I don't know, I think this fight could end up being a mismatch just because of size. But is Guillermo Rigondeaux that good? He can overcome the size difference and make the fight his kind of fight and pull off an upset. Because in my opinion, it would be kind of an upset, Guillermo Rigondeaux beating Vasyl Lomachenko, because he's so much bigger than him. Right now, people are riding the Vasyl Lomachenko wave. He is the guy with the promoters and the networks behind him, whereas Guillermo Rigondeaux's had to work for it. So if he comes and beats Vasyl Lomachenko, he proves that he should have got this spot all along. And 3 years ago, Bob Arum, well, it's longer than 3 years now, 4 years ago, when Guillermo Rigondeaux beat Nonito Donaire, Bob Arum should have stuck with him instead of throwing him out to the wolves. So yeah, Guillermo Rigondeaux here is looking to try and make a statement, trying to prove that he is the best fighter and that he knew it all along. But Vasyl Lomachenko is a very good fighter, very offensively minded when he's in the ring, and he is so good offensively, and he does live up to being one of the best amateurs of all time as a professional. He only has one blemish, a split decision loss to Orlando Salido in only his second pro fight. But we can't hold that against him, because Salido was a very, very experienced fighter, and he used that in the fight against Vasyl Lomachenko, who was at the end of the day in his second pro fight, fighting a top level fighter. So yeah, it is what it is. Guillermo Rigondeaux last fought on the undercard of Andre Ward and Sergey Kovalev. He knocked out Miguel Flores in the first round, but the punch was called after the bell, so the fight was changed to a no contest. So right now, Guillermo Rigondeaux is in limbo in his career, and he needs this kind of fight to try and give him one last shot at becoming a big name in the sport of boxing, because at 36 years old, time is ticking, and he needs to prove now how good he is. And if he can beat Vasyl Lomachenko on December the 9th, then it would be a massive statement to the boxing world, and that would propel him up there in the pound for pound elite. And yeah, it's a very good fight. What do you guys think of this fight? Are you like me, thinking this fight could be a mismatch because of the size difference? Or are you riding with Guillermo Rigondeaux? Do you think he can pull off this upset and prove all along that he is the best fighter? Or do you think Vasyl Lomachenko will just be too much and his style